The morning of the playoff final dawned. It was a special day, a day filled with hope. For Oldham Athletic, this was it, their biggest match in years. Fans across the town felt the buzz, nerves jangled, excitement filled the air. Sleep had been restless for many. The dream of Wembley glory was so close. Today that dream could become real. Everyone believed. Oldham supporters prepared with passion. Blue and orange scarves were everywhere. Shirts, old and new, were proudly worn. Flags were ready to be waved. Faces were painted with club colors. Children talked excitedly about the big game. They had heard stories of past glories. Now they hoped to witness their own. It was a day for family, for friends, for the whole community to come together and support their beloved Latics. The team too felt the immense weight of expectation, but they also felt a quiet confidence. They had worked incredibly hard to reach this final. Training sessions had been intense. The manager had prepared them well. Every player knew their role. They understood the tactics. They were ready to leave everything on the pitch. For themselves, for the club, and for the thousands of fans who would roar them on. This was their moment. The journey to Wembley began early for most. Coaches lined the streets near Boundary Park. Trains were packed with expectant faces. A river of blue and orange flowed southwards. Songs were sung with gusto. Old chants echoed, new ones were created. Strangers became friends, united by their love for Oldham. The anticipation grew with every mile traveled. Wembley, the home of English football, awaited their arrival. This was more than just a match, it was a pilgrimage. Arriving at Wembley was a breathtaking experience. The famous arch stood tall and proud. It dominated the skyline. For many fans, it was their first visit. The sheer scale of the stadium was awe-inspiring. It was a cathedral of football. This was where legends were made. Oldham Athletic were here. They were ready to write their own chapter. The sense of occasion was palpable. Every fan felt a shiver of excitement. The Oldham end of the stadium was a vibrant sea of color. Thousands of Latics supporters had made the journey. They filled their allocated section with noise and energy. Banners were unfurled, displaying messages of support. "Oldham till I die," read one. "Believe," declared another. The singing started long before kickoff. It was loud, it was passionate. It was a testament to the incredible loyalty of the fans. They were Oldham's 12th man. Inside the famous ground, the atmosphere was electric. You could feel the tension. You could sense the hope. Both sets of supporters contributed to the incredible noise, but the Oldham fans were determined to make their presence felt. They sang their hearts out. Every chant was filled with emotion. The energy they created was immense. It was the kind of atmosphere that players dream of. It was the kind of day that lives long in the memory, whatever the outcome. Then came the moment the teams emerged from the tunnel. The roar was deafening. Oldham players, in their familiar colors, looked focused. They knew what was at stake. The national anthem played, a moment of reflection. The handshakes, the coin toss, the final words of encouragement. The referee checked his watch. The whistle was ready. Years of hard work, months of dreaming, all came down to this. The stage was set for an epic encounter. The whistle blew, and the playoff final was underway. The early stages were tense. Both teams looked to settle. Passes were cautious, tackles were strong but fair. Oldham started to find their rhythm. They moved the ball well. Their midfielders worked tirelessly. The wingers looked dangerous. Every player understood their job. They were playing for each other. The desire was clear to see on every face. They wanted this victory badly. Then, the breakthrough came. A moment of brilliance for Oldham. The move started from the back. Quick passes cut through the opposition defense. The striker found space in the box. He received the ball perfectly. He took a touch, then unleashed a powerful shot. The net bulged. The Oldham end erupted in sheer joy. Players piled on top of each other in celebration. The noise was incredible. It was a goal worthy of Wembley, a goal that sent belief soaring. Several players shone brightly for Oldham. The goalkeeper made some crucial saves. His handling was secure, his presence commanding. In midfield, the captain led by example. He covered every blade of grass. His passing was precise. Up front, the goal scorer was a constant threat. But this was truly a team effort. Every player contributed. The defense was solid, the teamwork was exceptional. They played with heart and determination, a united force. The opposition, to their credit, did not give up. They pushed forward, searching for an equalizer. There were some nervous moments for the Laddicks. A shot hit the post. A last-ditch tackle saved a certain goal. The Oldham fans urged their team on. Their support never wavered. And then, with minutes remaining, Oldham sealed it. A swift counterattack. Another clinical finish. The celebrations were even wilder this time. Victory was within their grasp. The final whistle echoed around Wembley. It was a sound of pure ecstasy for Oldham Athletic. Players sank to their knees, overcome with emotion. Some were in tears, others embraced each other. The management team joined the celebrations on the pitch. The Oldham fans were delirious. Strangers hugged, flags waved. The noise was deafening. They had done it. Oldham Athletic were playoff champions. Promotion was secured. This victory means so much to the town of Oldham. It is more than just a football result. It is a source of immense pride. It brings the community together. For years, the club has faced challenges, but the fans have always remained loyal. This win is their reward. It puts Oldham back on the football map. Youngsters in the town now have new heroes to look up to. The feel-good factor will spread far and wide. The significance of this achievement cannot be overstated. It is the culmination of a long, hard season. It is the realization of dreams. For the players, it is the pinnacle of their careers so far. For the older fans, it brings back memories of past successes. For the younger generation, it creates new, unforgettable moments. This day will be talked about for years to come in Oldham. It is a story of resilience, belief, and ultimate triumph. Looking ahead, the future is bright for Oldham Athletic. This victory provides a fantastic platform. It will bring new opportunities. It can inspire the next generation of talent. The club can build on this success. The momentum is with them. The entire town will be behind them as they embark on a new chapter in a higher division. This Wembley win is not just an ending, it is a magnificent new beginning for everyone connected with Oldham Athletic.